Hey everybody, doing a little work on clank. We're trying to install a Kemimoto turn signal kit. This is not sponsored or anything. We just trying to be a little safer out there on the roads. Pretty simple kit. Like the quality of it, everything. We did some modifications, some changes to try to make it more what we want. It's all normally plug and play if you just use their kit, but we wanted to adapt and join it into the Polaris kit, which makes it a little bit more fun. So I changed the fang lights to the actual turn signal fang lights, took out the original. So it's just one wire you add in to the penny lights, which I put one of the penny lights off to the side, and then I have the fang as well. It's just two wires, your positive, your negative. But we also wanted the turn signal indicators that work inside the dash to actually light up instead of having bright penny lights in your face at nighttime. So now my indicators work on the inside. It was fun trying to find the right pins to go into the plug. So we had to buy an assortment pack, all Amazon stuff, of course. Had to buy some extra plugs and everything to make all our own wires and everything to tie in. There's the lights now. The real fun part that everybody has problems with is the back of a Polaris. Now, as you see, with all my bars and everything, a penny light doesn't really work back here. We thought about drilling and putting the penny light through the brake light, and it would be orange, so it would be different. Example, we drilled, we tried it, it did work. But then we noticed it has 4 pins and one is actually for your turn signal. So we tried to hook that direct. As you can see, we've been just playing with the wires and everything. And it ended up that it would end up back feeding. So you turn on your left turn signal and the right one would slightly flash just the same. This seems to be a common problem a lot of people are dealing with. So then we discovered and saw one other person try this, and we were going to do it. This is a trailer kit, and it changes all your wires just like a trailer. So now your turn signal, brake light, and everything will work as it's supposed to. Otherwise, it will backfeed. So as you see, we are working on it. We're getting it figured out, and we actually got them so they blink properly and not backfeed. But we have to make our harnesses to tie in. We found these off Amazon as well, and they plug into your original factory lights, and then it's an adapter with 3 wires that comes out so we can tie in. So it is coming along. It is a little tedious or a process to work on, but we are getting tied into the Kemimoto wiring and making everything work. It's a little bit of a process. You got to really take your time. We had it all laid out on the ground first and was playing around with just using a battery like a lot of people else have done. You just stick your positive and negative in here, everything, but it's really not that difficult. It does come with the horn and everything, but the hard part everybody has is with the back end, and we just wanted to explain or show how we figured out to make it work. Going from your 6 wires back down just to a 4-wire system and making it work so everything works the way it's supposed to. Hope this helps some of you other guys out there and try to get the turn signals to work properly. Alright guys, I'm going to try to explain a little bit how we finally got the 4 ways brakes and turn signals to work a little bit. It was a headache. It's not an easy, simple plug and play. We actually had to tear some of the plugs, buy some different plugs from Amazon. They fit into Polaris plugs. We had to take them apart, and the factory plugs that come in, we had to put into there. We had to take these ones apart as well, and we had to, because they fit in here, and this was one we tried, just the penny light. It works if you want to just use plug and play, but we wanted the actual brake lights and turn signals to work. So you can see we got a couple different kits. They're just Amazon packages. It was fairly cheap. We ended up putting these harnesses in from trailers. Now it says to your car, to your trailer. They make it so you're still only 3 wires going in, but you have to figure out your codes. Now we tried to use left and right from just one of these, going to both tail lights. We'd get the turn signals and everything to work, but when you go to use blinker or your 4-ways, it would not work properly. So we actually had to end up figuring out to put 2 in, 1 for each side, and using the factory plugs or the power coming back, because we did not buy the big Polaris kit. So we had to figure this all out and do it ourselves. So instead of just the penny lights, trying to do it that way to make it work, we had to figure this out and try and test with extra lights that we had sitting around, and make our own harnesses and everything, and use certain wires from the kits. Other wires we couldn't. We had to cut and splice and make our own plugs, but we finally got it to work, and now I have proper working 4-ways, turn signals, and brake lights. So I hope this helps some of the guys out there that are trying to do it themselves just the same. We had to do a lot of research, and then even after what we did see out there, we had to practice and learn, and just, it took us hours today just on the back end, where the front was pretty simple besides the dash pins, trying to get the right ones to get my indicators to work properly. But once you get them, it's amazing, it works. But this, I hope, will help some of you guys that are trying to figure it out. We had to run 2 of those trailer kits to make it work proper, with an extra ground that we just put the pigtails off for your power coming to it. We had to run this extra ground and put an extra ground just on the frame, and now everything works perfect. I hope this helps some of you guys out there trying to do this.